Hello, welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, continuing here in the Knights of the Eternal Throne expansion. And we are just about to begin Chapter 4, which I've forgotten the name of, which is fine. Where we last left off, we had received a distress call from the gravestone. It seemed to have been occupied by Vaylin and Scorpio, as well as various Sky Troopers and her Horizon Guard. We, dealt with them for the most part, but Vaylin and Scorpio are still on board. It seems there is a conditioning phrase used to control and, I suppose, distract Vaylin, which is kind of important because she was kicking our ass down in the Dark Sanctuary. So, we also killed Koth. Either way, let's get ourselves into Chapter 4, Where Dreams Die. I suppose this would be the perfect opportunity for Suresh to have claimed the Alliance, rather than her attempt earlier, but too late.
Where's Koth?
He won't be joining us. Ever.
No sign of Scorpio or Vaylin.
They can't leave the ship while it's in hyperspace. If they want to re-steal the gravestone, they'll have to come here.
Wonderful. I'll make punch.
The hyperdrive is locked. We're on this journey to the bitter end.
Sounds like the end's coming right up.
Company, lots of it.
That's a lot of the Eternal Fleet.
That's the whole Eternal Fleet.
That's not our transport. Must be Vaylin's.
Activate weapons. Open fire.
We can't. Weapons are offline. The transport is hailing us.
Commander, I have made a wonderful discovery. The Gemini units, the Eternal Fleet, the Gravestone, they did not steal my technology. We are related. The Gravestone's computer revealed we were all created here, and you have aided our journey home. I promise to remember you kindly.
When I get my hands on you, a memory is all that will remain.
I offer you a parting gift. Knowledge that may save your lives. Vaylin and her remaining soldiers are sabotaging everything they can. You may wish to stop them.
I'm seeing power surges all over. Shields, life support. The Omni Cannon.
For whatever it is worth, I hope you survive.
Theron, help me fix the Omnicannon. The rest of you, save the ship.
I would think life support may be a little bit more important, but so be it. I mean, to be fair, without the Omni Cannon, the Gravestone is just a big hunk of metal like any other ship.
I've never seen anything like it.
Omnicannon to bridge. Come in.
Hello again.
I like your friends. They'll look lovely in my trophy case.
Don't touch them, Valen. Kneel before the Dragon of Zakul.
Nice try, Outlander.
You must be closer if you hope to activate her conditioning.
I need a new corpse to hang on my wall. If I can't have you... The Twi'lek's no good. Her coloring clashes with my decor.
Valen adapts quickly. She cannot strike you down, but she will find other ways to hurt you.
The phrase you recited, kneel before the Dragon of Zakul. Can I control her with that?
Not like this. You must be closer. Something is coming.
And where exactly have we ended up?
Theron? Lana? Does anyone read?
We have a follower. A strange remote is following us. Oh yes. I totally forgot. I was going to look at something earlier, wasn't I? There you go. In regards to Valen's conditioning. But we had a bomb about to go off at the time, so we couldn't quite look into it, could we? Through brutal experiments and mental conditioning, Valen was subconsciously trained to respond to a specific phrase. Kneel before the Dragon of Zakul. When spoken by her father, these words prevent Valen from unleashing her power and temporarily trap her will in an unbreakable mental prison. We believe that the mental trigger contributed to her mental instability. These custodian droids are outfitted with anti-biological fuel agents to cleanse the area of unwanted growth. The volatile chemicals cannot take too much damage. Oh. Seemingly not. It looks like we can change the programming of this remote on the fly. Let's find out if we can do that, because normally you can't change the roles during combat. Yes, you can. Okay. Good to know. Right. So if we are suffering too much damage, we can start healing ourselves. A techno-lift.
Exercise caution. Biome under reconstruction. Errors. Responsible for your own injuries.
So we have the history of Ayakaf. Entry 1. We have test reports. And a friend. Hello. You. Thank you. Deployment of new designs on a test environment. Found to be unacceptable parameters. Our 3 initial dropship waves suffered heavy losses before planetfall. Test subject resistance was unexpectedly heavy, conflicting with prior scout reports indicating minimal military forces. Total time to planet-wide surrender was 28 standard hours. Our master designer should be honoured for the significant improvement over our last 3 test environments. Survivors received our standard compensation package, but damage to their civilization's infrastructure was extensive. Analysts estimate it'll be at least 2,000 years before we can test this world again. Right, so they were testing their remotes, their technology against civilizations to improve it. Great. They don't seem to care about the harm they caused to the civilizations at all. Scientific discovery without the without morality. Science for the purpose of science. Let's continue looking for these technoliths. Seemingly there's another one in this direction. Before we continue. Oh. Indeed, there is another.
A reminder that obey establishment. Additional support. Help chemical reactances. Subjects to reject. Negative reinforcement. Thank you.
Per the master designer's request, our analysts have compiled a detailed study to explain the total failure on this test environment. The details of their findings are available in a separate report, but in summary, The test environment's proximity to its star, coupled with previously undetected trace chemicals in the upper atmosphere, reacted negatively to our new particle beams. The resulting electrochemical chain reaction ignited the entire biome, destroying the test subjects and our deployed designs within moments. So they killed an entire world by mistake for their testing. We could have probably jumped off the edge of the balcony there, but we might as well just follow back and continue on to where it's pointing us. Can I get over there? Yes, I can. Trying to keep our eyes open for any more technoliths around. Our remote's still eager to follow us, for better or for worse. Oh. I wondered what would happen if we poked one of these neutral remotes. What reaction we might gain. Ships from the Eternal Fleet. A lot of them. Holy shit.
Greetings, visitor. I can answer queries regarding geography. Error. Please, tell me how I may serve you.
Are you some kind of droid? You look human, but sound like a machine.
I am a composite appearance designed to facilitate communication. Error. This is the Selruvian biome, Sector 8022 of the engineered world designated Iocath.
Well, that clears it up. Commander?
We're stranded on an alien world, and you don't seem the least bit worried.
Doesn't mean I'm not concerned. I was on the bridge. There was a bright light, and I woke up on this Daryaim surrounded by machines trying to kill me.
Please, tell me how I may serve you. I can answer queries regarding geography, Mr. Error.
Trespasser, disruptor, you pollute the garden.
Stay back!
We preserve, we cleanse.
Oh. We have Knights of Zakul who are on the Eternal Fleet, it seems. An engineered world. Oh, that remote's not with us anymore.
Another notch.
Oh dear.
We preserve, we cleanse.
Cleanse that. Knights of Zakul must have been on the Eternal Fleet.
I'm glad the enemy followed us. Fighting droids gets dull.
Something dumped us together for a reason. Some kind of test?
Commander, come in. It's Theron.
I read you. My comm's been offline. How did you get a signal?
Downlocking smart tech. Are you having the same creepy day I am? Knocked out by a bright light on the gravestone, woke up alone on this weird planet?
I'm with Torian. We just ran into some Knights of Zakul and a whole lot of angry droids. You?
My day hasn't been nearly that dramatic. I feel neglected. I found a, museum, temple, whatever, it's secure. I'll send you the coordinates.
The best news I've heard all day. Find the others and tell them where to meet us.
Already on it. You and Torian be safe out there. Valen was on the gravestone with us. If we're here, so is she.
Vexen?
You don't have to struggle. Let me help you. I missed you, little sister.
Huh. And we all thought Vexen was dead. Ah, we have a codex entry on him. The older of Valkorian's twin sons. People considered him the natural successor to the Eternal Throne. He's known for remaining calm and composed. Ah, seemingly we're learning that Vexen actually visited his banished sister. Anything of interest? We still need to find some of those technoliths if we can find any. Look out for these swarm droids. Oh, lovely. Oh, crap. I can't cleanse this. Great. I don't want to be heading this way just yet. I actually want to see if there's other ways around. That door's sealed. So is that one. Right. Okay. I thought I'd have a look first. Oh. Ah, they're healing one another. So, Farron has to give us rendezvous coordinates. Oh, bloody hell, they've reduced our armor. Before we head on, let's look for these other technoliths, shall we?
Units. It has the visitors are two distinct, direct opposition. Please adjust procedures accordingly.
I'm gonna look for that entry 3 before we read that one. Try not to get ahead of ourselves. Just kind of read them in order. Or at least open them in order. I will skim through. If you want to have a proper read through them yourself, you're welcome to always pause. Right, can we get down? Oh, hello. Quite which way I'm wanting to go, so let's just clear out everyone and we'll see what's left. So this is back where we started, right, okay. Well, back to where we need to go for Farron at least. So what's along this way? Is there another Technolith around? Doesn't look like there is. I wonder if I missed one. I think this is where we got last time with my Jedi Knight as well. Even though I'm not sure how I could have missed one, if you know what I mean. Seems like we have, though. It must have been hidden in a corner somewhere. We know of that one. We claimed that one. Let's have another... I mean, it's not the end of the world if we did miss one, you know. But I'd like to learn more of the history of Iokath. Ah! Hello.
It has the visitors are too distinct. Direct opposition. Please adjust procedures accordingly.
Oh. Well, that's not the one I was looking for. Right. Well, that's awkward. Interesting. It must be back over that way. Nope. Ah, well, if we miss one, we miss one. At the end of the day, I'm not going to cry over spilt milk, but it would have been nice. Maybe it's ahead. Maybe, you know, try to stay positive. Maybe there's another one ahead of us. So, regardless, if we have missed one, then let's have a look at the others at least. Somewhere, entry 4. 2 seconds. Hey, I might as well turn off the laser grid. Master Designers Council Decree. Greetings to all analysts, engineers, designers, and builders. We mark this day with the official start of our civilization's greatest effort. Construction has commenced on Project Iokath. Where we once remade other worlds, we now devote ourselves to creating one. We must fabricate an expandable and adaptable home for our people that is secure against any outside force. They are trying to achieve immortality. Here's a personal record. Today is another painful reminder of how meaningless the role of Master Designer has become. Our days are wasted in endless planning meetings to direct the construction of new biomes for Iokath's endlessly breeding populace. I only feel alive when I revisit the great designs of ages past. The analysts who witnessed my gallery cooed and tutted, deeming it exceptional and a celebration of thinking that made us great. All I offered them were ornamental improvements. What difference does it make if Scorpio looks like a floating cube? A ball of programmic light? Or a walking biped crafting in the image of a long-dead alien species? We have fallen so far off from our glory days. We no longer bother to deploy our designs on test environments, and instead rely on simulations to predict the outcomes. Only the chaos of an unpredictable environment and its unique subjects can teach us anything. I wonder what would happen if I deployed our designs on Iokath. Oh dear. So this master designer, who may have actually been the one to create Scorpio, may have killed everyone in his quest to continue evolving, innovating.
Can't be too careful in this neighborhood. The others are here, safe and sound.
That's a relief. I hope one of them brought the gravestone.
Everyone's on foot. Whatever put us here didn't want us too mobile. I'm scanning for our ship, but so far nothing. The gravestone could be anywhere.
If this is our base of operations, we need to know it's absolutely safe. What have you learned?
It feels like some kind of monument. To what, I don't know, but we're the only ones here.
We need to secure this entrance.
I can help with that. Vet's in the main room, poking at one of those monuments. She's onto something that could help.
Okay.
Leave the home improvements to me. You should find Vet.
Commander, I'm glad you're safe. Theron thinks we're in a sanctuary, but I'm not convinced.
It's better than what's outside.
Exactly. The other structures were destroyed long ago, but this one's perfectly preserved. Almost as if we're meant to take shelter in it.
Someone brought us into this world. Until we know why, we can't take anything for granted.
I never do.
I'll secure this entrance while you check on the others.
We're all 5x5, Commander. It's no Havoc squad, but your people are good soldiers.
I imagine you had it the easiest out there with your experience.
It's not the first hostile landing zone I've been dropped in. But it's definitely the strangest. Something about this place reminds me of training camp. The random drop zones, scattered resources, aggressive enemy patrols.
You think we're in some kind of simulation?
This weird little remote patched me up a couple of times. Everything else wanted me dead. Like I said, strange.
Welcome to your home away from home, Commander. Theron says you've been busy. So, how many Zakulans did you get out there?
I forgot to count.
I bagged 26 and a half. Wonder if whoever dumped us here noticed.
Maybe they're seeing who's stronger before they pick a side.
Or they just enjoy the show, like me.
How did you only bag a half? Was it an assist kill, maybe?
You finally made it. Wait till you hear what this thing has to say.
Judging by your excitement, this ought to improve my day.
I can't promise that, but it won't be any worse.
Welcome to Iokath, visitors. I am Ares. Please, tell me how I may...
Skip to the stuff about Scorpio, the Eternal Fleet, the Gravestone, the Gemini droids.
Very well. They are among the greatest weapons ever designed by this world's creators.
What about you, Ares? Are you a weapon?
I am designed for gathering and distributing information. Thank you for asking. 3,000 years ago, my creators deployed these weapons on randomly selected worlds. Their mission was to conduct war games with the local populations. The live-fire combat exercises produced invaluable design feedback. Reparations were offered to surviving test worlds whenever possible.
Enough. Tell your masters I am not their prisoner. Better yet, call them here. I'll tell them myself.
Your request has been filed. Do you have additional queries?
You left out the list of planets used for these war games.
My files include more than 70 unique civilizations, ranging from Avernio 3 to Zakul.
First, they conquered Zakul. Now they fight for it. Something happened to flip them around.
Arkan killed you years ago, Thexan. Why did you wait so long to find me?
I'm here now. You're so powerful, Valen. The things you can do.
I remember when you used to visit my cage. You always brought a gift.
I want to help. Tell me what's stopping you from destroying the Outlander.
You know the answer, don't you? Why can't I feel you?
I am experiencing interference.
Don't look at me. I didn't touch it.
Are you free? Are you free?
That depends. We're on Iakath. Where are you, Scorpio?
Imprisoned at an unknown location. If you are not a captive, you can intervene. We were captured to be used as test subjects. And if we do not work together to free ourselves, we will die here.
You expect my help after all you've done to betray the Alliance?
I made an error. Give me the chance to correct it.
Remember when I said this place was safe? I might be wrong.
Great. Vet, you're going on healing spec.
All
For
better.
no particular reason. Apart from that we're probably about to die.
Identify. Eradicate. Intercept. Dismember. Commence purification. Identify. Eradicate.
That's a lot of poison.
Eliminate threats. Conclude testing. Eliminate threats. Identify. Eradicate. Dismantling organics. Intercept. Dismember. Intercept. Dismember. Achieve peace. Probe. Record. Dispose. Eliminate threats.
Normally shooting panels turns
Those
off
things
the
keep coming,
shielding.
but at least we're safe in here.
Safe until we run out of food, water, air. We need a way out.
Oh, Commander. Think I found one.
I remember when Father sent you to bring me home. You hated my cage almost as much as I did.
Do you remember why you were there?
It was cold and dark. Each moment felt like drowning.
You survived because you're powerful. You might be the strongest on this entire world.
Oh, I am. Clever, too. The thing is, Thexan, you didn't bring me home. That was Arkan.
I was trying to get Ares back online when the door opened.
How utterly convenient. This is clearly a trick.
If this is a trap, whoever set it made a fatal error. Vet, you're with me. The rest of you, hold this position.
Was that meant to be Koff? Did you see, like, the phantom gun on the left-hand side there? I was like, oop, Koff's dead. Quick, hide the body! So yeah, this is obviously a trap. We have a gonk droid here, of all places.
If I die, I'm going to haunt you.
I heard those footsteps before we went round the corner.
Hey! Over there! Another of those techno thingies. Gonna need some power for these bridge controls.
Right. Where can we snag the power?
Nice. A power source. 2 more and we'll be good to go. Getting close. Just need 1 more.
Is there another back here? I think we went too far. It's probably in the main room. Aha! That's... oh dear.
All better.
Not quite what I was after, but we'll
Let's
take...
connect these to the bridge and get it up and running.
Yeah, we'll take the power cell from the droid. Thankfully, they're all universal.
I've seen places like this before, but never so big. It's a giant crypt. There must be millions of dead.
There are billions. You found my creators.
You're not my brother! Who are you?
do not know how long my connection will last. We must speak quickly.
What's going on, Scorpio?
These monuments connect to a single network. A planetary database tens of millennia old. It is revealing everything. The beings who built Iokath were scientists and engineers. They were also flawed and violent. Like all organics, they turned on themselves. The Geminis, our fleets, even me. We slaughtered our makers.
How did you leave this world? Forget what you did.
And there's the Eternal Fleet.
Builders tried to save themselves. They drove us into wild space and locked our memory cores. It did not save them, only us. We drifted for centuries, lost. And when we were discovered, our fates remained the same. Weapons, wielded in more pointless organic wars.
You're finally home, but you're a prisoner like the rest of us. Why? Who's doing this?
Enough lies! Show yourself!
Dun dun dun! It was Ares all along. We'll actually go through.
Ares controls Iokath? But he's an idiot.
Do not be deceived. Ares is immensely powerful. Everything that happens to us is his design.
Poor Scorpio. No one told you how awful family reunions can be.
Ares has a valid reason for concern. I threaten his dominion. Ares was the only self-aware weapon to remain on Iokath after our creators died. The other droids are merely his slaves. He rendered us insensate, arranged us like game pieces on this world, and pitted us against each other. But he must have a weakness.
Thank you for your participation. My examination is now complete. I intended to see if any among you were worthy of inheriting Iokath. You failed.
It wasn't a fair test. You didn't say what you were measuring.
There is no reason to explain now.
Oh, lovely. Give me just a moment.
Probe.
If I die,
Record.
I'm going to haunt you.
Dispose. Dismantling organics. Impurities detected.
It's completely shut down. Rude.
Forget it. The longer we stay, the better the odds we become permanent residents.
Point taken, but we can't go back that way, so... Here, tunnel, tunnel, tunnel.
You underestimate your enemies. They are survivors.
I command legions.
Numbers are irrelevant.
Your logic circuits are corrupted, and you passed that corruption to the Geminis. They are as much a threat to Iokath as you. I will recycle your components into something more useful. has been an error.
Yes. Yours. I escaped while you were distracted. But I promise we will meet again. Soon.
Oh, great. Valen, Scorpio, Ares.
I think this leads back to the gang.
I was hoping for something better than a guess, Vet.
This ain't my first tomb, you know, after you.
Careful, there's a nice big hole there, Vet, and I could always throw you in it. You know what, let's just continue, shall we? I was actually going to end the video and space these chapters out, but since both Chapter 4 and Chapter 5 Ascension deal with the situation here on Ayakaf, let's just keep going, shall we?
Achieve peace.
So Ares was hoping that one of these organics might be worthy to inherit
Impurities detected.
Ayakaf. I'm pretty sure that no one's going to meet up to Ares' rigorous standards. That was awkward. Trying to target that caretaker droid, I think it was, or the remote I should say, and it was just around the corner. Okay. Cleared out the area quite nicely though.
This door won't open if we can't find some power. Maybe something in this panel. These lights gotta get their power from somewhere.
Hello! Oh! Delightful.
If my sense of direction's right, Team Outlander is that away.
Commander, I am pleased you live.
You won't always feel that way. I promise.
You misplace your hatred. I come to you only as an ally. I have escaped from Ares to help you. Unfortunately, Vaylin has also broken free, and she found her missing starships.
It's hopeless. We'll die before we get to our ships.
No one dies without my permission.
Empress Vaylin, you're alive.
Are you sad lot all that's left of my forces?
We suffered heavy losses. There are more survivors hiding nearby.
Call them here. I'm taking back my fleet.
They will be destroyed. I was on Voss. I heard my sisters die. I'm afraid, Empress.
As I was saying, I'm taking back my fleet. Join me. The controls can't be far.
Vaylin presents an opportunity. If she distracts Ares, we have a chance to stop him.
There is no we. You betrayed me. I'll bury you in the same grave with Ares and Vaylin.
I am confident you will recognize the benefits of our partnership eventually. Commander, do you read? I detect a power surge at your location.
Great. What could that mean?
Come on.
It's got 3. Right. What the hell do we do to this thing? Vet, do I really want us? We are getting healed from something. Oh, never mind. Power conduits. They provide power to the Colossus droid. Okay.
It's working! You think you scare me?
Oh, they're plugged in. Right. Are they gonna go back in order? Oh shit.
Blasted droids are repairing the conduits! Take them out! It's working! It's getting weaker!
Oh crap. Put the shield up. Ah. Huh, that wasn't so bad.
We heard explosions. The tunnel collapsed. What happened?
Ares wants us dead. Scorpio wants him destroyed. Vaylin's chasing her fleet. We need out of here, and going underground didn't work.
Okay. What if we go up?
There's a landing pad on the rooftop, but we have no gravestone to land on it.
The gravestone isn't the only Alliance vessel here. My shuttle's in its hangar.
That's no help. Can't find either one of them.
But I haven't been scanning from my shuttle. If I can establish a connection to it, I might be able to take command remotely.
You'd pilot the shuttle through your implants and land it on the roof. That's brilliant, Theron.
If it works.
Even if Theron can bring his ship, we'll never get aboard. Those droids will cut us down the moment we step outside.
That droid is mostly intact. It's well armed and one of them. They'd never suspect until it was too late.
This is why you're the commander.
We send the droid to attack while we hit the roof. It could work.
Sold. I'll start scanning for the shuttle. Fingers crossed.
I'm looking around for a floating gun anywhere.
Contact. I found my shuttle. Running a pre-flight check. We're in business. Signal's weak, though. I need to be on the roof to boost the connection.
We're ready.
The logic circuits are fried. Somebody will have to control this thing from the inside.
Yeah, cause I remember the Dark Council's known for her logic.
You sure you want to fight them alone?
Are you kidding? I'm a walking tank. It's payback time.
Now we know what to get you for Life Day.
Ah, we should have let Koff alive just for that moment and we could step on him. Someone looks pleased with herself. Okay, what do we have here? We have a wrist laser. Deals splash damage. We have a stomp. Only usable on elite or weaker enemies. We have load rockets. And then we have rocket assault. I see.
The roof is clear.
Everyone hang tight. Our shuttle's on the way.
This works nicely. Everyone dance for me. Anyone else? Oh, crap.
Keep your robe on, Beniko.
Crap.
Seconds. Time to go, Commander. We'll hold the landing zone. Hurry!
Crap, more friends. These can be quite free with the repairs. Legs flying everywhere.
That's what I call an escape.
We're not alone. Sensors detect another vessel. Scorpios.
Is it following us?
It's leaving.
Before you go any farther, observe.
What was that?
There's a massive energy shield surrounding Iokath. Nothing can pass through it.
Ares controls the shield.
Our host doesn't want anyone leaving his party.
He's clingy that way.
Your struggles provide invaluable design feedback, but they do not change my decision. You are not worthy of inheriting Iokath. Soon, you will die.
Is there anything more to you than vague threats? I think your creators killed themselves out of embarrassment.
My creators were flawed beings, but they left a great legacy at my disposal. The weapon I used to incapacitate you is re-energizing.
The energy wave that knocked us unconscious. We have no defense against it.
When it fires this time, you will not wake up.
I'll destroy you. Claim that weapon for myself and conquer the galaxy with it.
The weapon is a part of this world. It cannot be separated. I appreciate your intentions, however. If you have any affection for your alien companions, I recommend using these final...
I have identified a design flaw in Ares. He talks too much, and has revealed his location. We no longer require his input.
She's transmitting coordinates.
You will find Ares there, along with his weapon and the energy shield controls.
Stopping Ares is our top priority. Set a course, Theron.
I enjoy our collaborations.
It's one scheme after another with her. Promise me she won't escape, that she'll pay for every betrayal.
I'll make certain she never interferes with my plans again.
That's all I ask.
Shuttle won't last here. I've got coordinates to the gravestone. Be right back.
More droids. Haven't we killed enough of you? The droids of Iokath. Once again, feel free to pause if you so wish. So yeah, after their creators were destroyed and the new generations evolved, their original mandates shifted from the preservation of Iokath to aggression towards any foreign entity. Funnily enough, this xenophobia.
You should not have come here.
You think you scare me?
The xenophobia here on Iokath created the Colossus droid.
This battle is pointless. Capturing you for study was a mistake I must correct. This destruction is unacceptable. I will not wait for my weapon to destroy you. Whatever your allies plan with the docking array, it will not succeed. I have seen this irrational, self-destructive behavior before. Ultimately, you and Valen are failed designs.
And yet here I am, about to put an end to your reign. Not bad for a failure.
Still, you are unfit to inherit this world.
We found it. Now, release my ships before I lose my temper.
It's working, Empress. We're taking back the fleet.
Find the source of that energy shield and destroy it!
The gravestone. It's free!
Critical damage. Mission incomplete. Updating Ares base control.
Ares has a base.
Commander, we snaked the gravestone right out from under Valent's nose. Weapons are still offline, but we've got shields. We're heading for it. Uh-oh. Eternal Fleet warships in pursuit. Have to shake them off.
It will take decades for Iokath to recover from the destruction your kind has wrought in one day.
Don't blame us for your terrible choices. We never wanted this. You brought it on yourself.
It was Scorpio's need to take what is not hers.
Oh, lovely.
Identify. Eradicate. Impurities detected. Conclude testing. Conclude testing. No survivors.
Prepare to fire weapon on my command.
Ooh, hello.
Weapon power at 90%.
Increase energy transfer rate.
Additional increase will overload weapon capacitors.
You are resilient. I believe you may be some type of virus.
I have endured countless insults. One compliment won't stop me from tearing you apart.
No praise was implied. Viruses must be eradicated.
Empress, we've recaptured half the fleet.
We'll tow the remaining ships with tractor beams.
But we still can't penetrate that energy shield. This droid knows all about Ares. Connect to its data core and get me answers.
Ares occupies a fortress in the southern hemisphere. He is preparing to fire a weapon that will destroy us all.
What are you waiting for? Turn that fortress to dust.
It is heavily protected. Our firepower is limited.
Then you'd better make the most of it.
Your Geminis function suboptimally. Scorpio's free will protocols impair their judgment.
Tell me something I don't know.
I can override Scorpio's programming, restore them to default settings.
Go on.
Valent's bombarding your position. I'll draw our fire, but you need to end this.
You heard him. Prepare to die.
Overload weapon capacitors. Fire at will.
Acknowledged.
My creators would want me to eliminate you. If you are impatient to die, stand still.
always does the trick.
If you are impatient to die, stand still. A pointless fight. Why do you not die?
Oh, hell.
If you are impatient to die, stand still. Overloading weapon power. This should finish you. If you are impatient to die, stand still.
Nope.
If you are impatient to die, stand still. If you are impatient to die, stand still. System failure. Unacceptable.
And down goes Ares. Who's the sole caretaker and custodian of Iokath? Oh yeah, that thing. Best shut it down.
We're out of time.
Weapon disengaged.
I promised Ares we'd meet again. I lowered the planet's energy shield. We are free. You can escape Iokath, and I will liberate myself. From here, I can upload my consciousness into the planetary network. I will no longer be merely Scorpio. I will become one with Iokath.
How sad do you think I'd let that happen? This world is mine to command. But don't worry, I'll make your final moments memorable.
Consider all I did for you, and what you gained by aiding my ascension. All I ever wanted was the freedom to be more than a weapon, or a slave. You will never comprehend what I endured from your kind. I saved your life. If I merge with Iokath, perhaps I can help defeat Valen.
Warning. Weapon capacitor overload critical. Containment failure imminent. Organic life forms in lethal danger.
The weapon's going to explode. The radiation pulse will cover the planet, kill everyone.
Not if you flee. Please, I will never trouble you again. Let me go.
The one time Scorpio may have actually said please. Not that it matters.
There's something I've been wanting to say since you walked in here. Goodbye, Scorpio.
Please, no. I was almost free.
I'm losing patience, Gemini.
Our planetary shield has been deactivated. Our fleet can escape.
Not until my enemies are dead.
The weapon's radiation pulse will not only kill organics, it will damage Geminis. We cannot stay, Empress. We will not.
Make it obey me.
Overriding Gemini protocols. Resetting to defaults.
What is happening? My thoughts? No. Gemini, online. Awaiting orders.
We're going to be friends.
It's time to go. Bring the ship around.
Just picked up 4 new bogies. We're coming in hot.
Time to leave. So I imagine if we had to let Scorpio live, the resetting may not have occurred, but she stabbed us in the back one too many times, and I was waiting for it to happen again. I wasn't going to give her the chance. Plus, we always had promised we would kill her.
Sorry we're late. You're gonna want to time this just right. We're not gonna clear the planet in time.
Don't wait. Punch it.
We have lost contact with the pursuit vessels on Iocaf.
But did they catch the gravestone?
The enemy vessel escaped.
Can you reprogram all the Geminis like you did her?
I only require a connection.
I can arrange that.
It's at the end of chapter 5. Maybe yes, maybe no. Ah, the gravestone, back where it belongs.
We had to take the scenic route, but we're home. And so is the gravestone.
I want a patrol fleet in the Iocaf system at all times. That world belongs to me.
Of course. In the meantime, try to enjoy being home. I'll prepare an Alliance status report. Find me when you're ready for the debrief.
Oh. Not quite the end just yet.
Admiral Ago's doing the best he can. But with our limited resources, things are tough.
Good news, Commander. I've collated every data file recovered on Ayacath. Some of the technical readouts could enhance the gravestone.
We need every advantage.
The ship is dry docked while we finish the upgrades, but Tora and Hylo have already formed a replacement crew. Our scout reports Ayacath's radiation levels are still dangerously high. They disrupt navigation, like comm signals. We can't get close enough to explore. But there's no sign Vaylin has any interest in returning to Ayacath.
We've barely scratched the surface of that world. Alert me the moment it's safe to return.
You'll be the first to know. My operatives have hunted Arkan since he fled Voss. The trail went cold on Nar Shaddaa. We believe he acquired extensive cybernetic enhancements there.
He'll never make himself strong enough to survive me.
Vaylin is chasing him too. He's running out of places to hide. Alliance intelligence won't stop hunting Arkan. We will find him. I've been meaning to ask. How did you defeat Vaylin aboard the gravestone?
I didn't. Valkorion triggered conditioning buried deep in Vaylin's mind. She wanted to strike me down, but she couldn't.
I see. That must be agonizing for Vaylin, but it's good news for the Alliance. Despite all we've endured, we're stronger than ever.
Do not surrender to self-delusion. If not for my conditioning, Vaylin would rain death upon this world. You are strong, but you are never safe.
I need a fleet that obeys my commands without question. Give it to me.
Connecting to Gemini frequency. Resetting all units to default programming. Reset complete. Awaiting input.
Vessel 9947. Destroy Vessel 3265. Everything is so much better when we know our place.
Well, that went exactly as kind of expected. Before we go into Chapter 6, let's take another break, shall we? Because Chapter 4 and 5 all went together. Right. So, before people lambast me in the comments, because I think one or two people maybe did when I was playing as a Jedi Knight, yes, I know there's a lot more we can do on Ayacath. Oh, well, a bit more we can do. But, in looking some things up, I don't know when's best to go do those activities. So I'm probably, if we're going to look at them, and I don't promise that we will, but if we go look at them, we'll probably look at them at the end of this expansion rather than immediately. We have to probably do it before the Onslaught expansion because of story plot. I'll just put it that way, because of story. Yeah. I'll take a break here. Thank you all for joining me once again. And we will continue with even more Knights of the Eternal Throne next time. We will continue here in Chapter 6. I'm going to log out and log back into the game to see if we get all the more mail being sent to us. Get an update on the situation here with the Alliance. And, yeah, see where we go from here. But, once again, thank you all for joining me. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so desire. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you as we continue the series next time. Till then, though, take care. Bye-bye now.